So you're going to hear from another friend of mine who also experienced COVID, and these are her words as read to us by our producer, Denise Naughton.
I'm recovering from COVID-19 right now, and I've had a lot of time to think about the experience. What I want to say is this: please, please be careful. Cases are skyrocketing. All it takes is one exposure, and steadily, more people around you will be sick as the infection rates rise. There is no telling how this will hit you, how badly, and for how long. And it's not just about whether you will die. How long will you be ill? How miserable will you be? Will you end up in the hospital? And how long will it take to recover? Will you have permanent issues because of it? These are questions I've been asking myself, and having all these concerns top of mind, in addition to feeling horrible, is incredibly stressful. My story? I've been very careful and followed all recommended precautions: masks, social distancing, hand washing. I caught this at a medical office while I was having glaucoma tests. I'm not normally an angry person, but I felt a lot of anger that I've been so careful and I got sick anyway. I've also felt a lot of anger at people who are calling this a hoax and not worried about spreading this. I have no real risk factors other than my age, 51. I take excellent care of my health. I get the flu vaccine annually and rarely get the flu. This is not at all like the flu. Today is day 27, almost 4 weeks in. I'm past the point where all I could do was sleep. My fever finally ended last week, and I'm no longer coughing all the time. I'm also past the really scary week where, as I watched my pulse ox drop, each day I wondered whether I would need to go to the hospital. I had one friend lined up to care for my dog and another who already had COVID lined up to drive me. Now I'm dealing with extreme fatigue and brain fog. I don't know how long before I'm back to normal. Next week, next month, next year? And I'm trying to work a little, but I have trouble focusing for more than an hour at a time, so that's a challenge. I miss my brain. I'm extremely fortunate to have a good job where I can work from home and an understanding boss who wants me to do what I need to recover. I know there's a lot of pandemic fatigue going on, and we are headed into colder months where it's harder to socialize indoors, and the holiday season where we all want to celebrate together. I know it's easy to think that just one time, just one event, just one person will surely be okay. And it might be, but that's the kicker. You don't know. And if you're wrong, the consequences can be deadly serious for yourself and the people you care about. This is a crazy, unpredictable virus. Please be safe, my friends. COVID is spreading fast and it's getting worse by the day. For those of you who want to be as prepared as possible, here are my tips in case you or a family member gets COVID. Number 1, most important, get a pulse ox now. They cost maybe $20 on Amazon. Try it out in advance so you know how it works and what your normal readings are. They should be in the high 90s. This little gadget is a lifesaver because it can help you determine whether you need to go to the hospital. Generally, a doctor will tell you to go if it drops below 90. In more normal times, they would probably say low 90s. And note, I am not a doctor. If you are getting low, spend as much time laying on your stomach as possible. It helps you breathe better. Tip number 2, stock your medicine cabinet. Mucinex and a lot of water can help you clear your lungs. Tylenol, NyQuil, or whatever you normally take to treat flu-like symptoms. And also, whatever you normally take for GI problems. It's hard to predict how this virus will hit you. Pepcid AC has shown some benefit for COVID specifically. Maybe file it under the category of can't hurt, might help. Number 3, take vitamins. There's a lot of speculation on which vitamins are most important. B complex, C, D, zinc. Get fancy or simply take a good multivitamin and leave it at that. Again, can't hurt, might help. Consider starting now before you get sick. Tip number 4, get your fluids ready. I highly recommend some drinks with electrolytes. You may go through a period where you have no appetite or you have diarrhea. Yeah, it's common. Or no sense of taste or smell. Or things may taste different. Bad compared to normal. I still can't drink coffee. I loved coffee. You need to stay hydrated. Electrolyte drinks really helped me, and protein shakes were relatively easy to drink when I couldn't eat much. Soup, of course, lots of soup. Number 5, do not work. Tell your boss you are out, period. Isolate yourself from everyone and then rest. Sleep. Focus on getting better. Pay attention to your body and how you feel. Many, many people have long-term effects, so give yourself the best chance for a full, fast recovery by taking this seriously. And if it takes longer, don't blame yourself. Be patient and keep resting. This virus is horrid and completely unpredictable. Find a new show to binge watch for the hours that you're awake. Don't check work email. Don't worry about the laundry. Let the dishes stack up. Rest. Like I said earlier, I'm not a doctor. This is from my own experience, backed by what I'm hearing from other COVID patients, the latest news, and also my doctor. This virus hits everyone differently, so it's hard to predict, but I know most of my friends are being cautious and want to be prepared. Cases are skyrocketing, and it's getting steadily more dangerous to be out. I hope this helps. Stay healthy.